Here's the answer for question 4b. So we want to solve this equation here. So at the moment we've got fraction plus a fraction equals 0. So I want to change things around, and there's 2 or 3 different strategies that I could do. So one thing that I could do is I could pick up this fraction here, the second fraction, and move that to the other side of the equation, and it's a plus on this side, so when I move it across it would become a minus fraction. Or I could go straight into the other strategy I could do is make into a common denominator and then work to solve this problem. Okay, now I'm actually going to move this across because it's going to be the quickest one, but both ways would work. So I'm going to write this as 3 over 2x take away 1 is equal to negative 11 over x plus 3. Okay, so I've moved that to the other side. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to get rid of the fractions themselves. So I know on the left hand side I've got this divided by 2x minus 1. Okay, what I want to do is get rid of that. So the opposite of dividing by 2x minus 1 is multiplying. So I'm going to multiply both sides, and I'm going to put this in bracket. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2x minus 1. And as long as what I do to one side I do to the other, then it's going to be a balanced equation. So what that means is this divided by that will cancel out to leave me with a 3 on the left, and I'm going to have minus 11 over x plus 3 times 2x minus 1. I want to do a similar thing now for the x plus 3 that we've got underneath there. The opposite of dividing by x plus 3 is multiplying by x plus 3. So I am going to multiply both sides by x plus 3. And that means that this x plus 3 and that x plus 3 will cancel, and that will leave me with x plus 3 times 3 is equal to minus 11 times 2x take away 1. Now that looks like a much easier thing for us to deal with, and in fact I'm going to rearrange it slightly further, put the 3 in front to put it into a form that hopefully you're more familiar with. Okay, so now I've got 2 sets of brackets. I'm just going to expand those brackets and then simplify, collect all the x's on the left, numbers on the right, so that I can solve it to get it in the form x equals a number. So expanding this one out, I'm going to do 3 times x is 3x, 3 times plus 3 is plus 9, minus 11 times 2x is minus 22x, minus 11 times minus 1, minus times minus is plus, so 11 times 1 is plus 11. Okay, now I want to move things around, so I'm going to leave the 3x where it is, I'm going to leave the 11 where it is, but the plus 9, I'm going to move that to the other side, so if it's plus on the left, then when it moves to the other it becomes a minus, and I'm going to move the minus 22x to the other side, and that's a minus, so when I move it across it becomes a plus. Simplify now, 3x plus 22x is 25x, and 11 take away 9 is 2. So the last thing I want to do is I've got 25x equals 2. I want to get the x by itself. Remember, I'm trying to get x equals a number, so I need to get rid of the 25. So the opposite of multiplying by 25 is dividing by 25. So I'm going to divide both sides by 25. They will cancel out to leave me with x equals 2 over 25. And I would leave my answer in that form.